Hello and welcome again to Dr. English. This is Dr. Muafi. I'm a PhD in Applied Linguistics and I've been teaching for many years. And I'd like to share with you today an important lesson or a couple of expressions we use in the context of apologies. Apologies. Apologies is the plural form or noun of apologize. Apologize is the verb, right? Well, or to say sorry, you're sorry for something. But actually, I try to draw a line or separate some common expressions we use in English for every context, slightly different from the other one. All right? Let me begin with excuse me. Excuse me. Even French people use excuse-moi, right? Anyway, so we use the same origin, basically, or the same set of expressions for catching eyes, for drawing attention. So this is an expression we use in order to attract somebody's attention toward us. Like a student sitting in the class while the teacher's looking at somebody else or busy doing something, or for example, talking about like these expressions, and then some of you, or maybe one of you asks, excuse me, well, in order to draw my attention, the teacher's attention to him or her, then they would start asking their question with this expression. So excuse me. And normally the answer would be yes, with a question, like in a question tone, in an interrogative tone, all right? So this is how we treat it, okay? Well, the next set of words or expressions actually, are a little bit different or slightly different from the one above. How? Like when somebody says something, imagine that I said something and you didn't get it. You didn't understand it. So how would you ask me to repeat myself? How would you ask me to say it again? Either you have to say, would you come again? Would you please repeat it, sir? Like this. Or you would go by these expressions like, pardon me? With a question tone. Pardon me? Or pardon? Sorry? This sorry is not like I'm sorry. All right? Sorry with a question tone. All right? With the tone of a question. Or what? It means, what did you say? Like that, okay? So if I want to continue this question, that would be something like, what did you say? All right? So normally we repeat ourselves. We repeat ourselves. We repeat or rephrase our words back to the person who we were addressing or talking to, okay? So these set of expressions are very common to ask about someone or to ask someone to repeat themselves or rephrase themselves. Well, the last set of expressions are the real apologies, basically. If I want to separate them from the above, right, they are the expression we use in really, troublesome situations. For example, you made a mistake, you said something wrong, all right, you got an answer wrong, or you stepped on somebody's toes, all right, just like that. Okay, so how would you respond? Then you say, I'm sorry, or sorry. But look, there isn't any question mark at the end of this, just like this expression that I drew a line to separate the two set of expressions, okay? I'm sorry. This is the normal way of saying you are sorry for something that went wrong, or I beg your pardon. This is the formal expression we use for those situations when mistakes happen, okay? Well, and the normal responses are, no worries. If nothing serious happened, of course, nothing serious happened. If something is serious, then you get into a fight, probably. But if something, trivial happened, something small happened, all right? There was a slight or small mistake or small problem, then you would say, no worries. The other person says or responds, no worries, no problem. Or it's okay, it's all right, that's okay, that's fine, even that's fine, right? Or forget it, or forget about it, right? Or it doesn't matter. So these are the possible expressions or idioms we use in response to I'm sorry, or I beg your pardon. Okay? Thank you very much for watching again. Remember to subscribe. Until another video, stay awesome.